Hey, and welcome to another exciting episode of Cancel Corner. We're talking about a few things here. I got with me
Hi.
a few guests. I'm
Hello.
Beautiful Bobby, and I'm here with
Uh, David Logan-Zachery, Morgan Taylor.
and
Dylan Jordan Rim.
like always, we're discussing what's canceled, what's not.
Yeah, so this week we reviewed Austin Powers and Goldmember, and again, when I was writing the review, I was never so ambivalent about a movie
Yeah,
before, because Austin Powers is such a misogynistic, sexist pig. Like
yep.
the male symbols everywhere. It's getting pussy this and shagadelic and
Yeah,
womanizing women
baby.
like
Yeah.
objects. It's disgusting and offensive. And then
On the other hand, you
maybe
have then you
No,
have
baby,
a
no.
better version of Pam Grier in Beyonce, though.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
well,
She's better
yeah,
than
but
Pam Grier. She's better than any of those
There's
black
more
exploitation
original
films. You know what I mean?
career. Even though Pam Grier was like 20 years or 15
yeah,
years ahead of her, she kind of still did steal a lot from
Oh,
Beyonce.
way better
and
actress than Pam Grier.
definitely okay. So the difference, also the difference between them is that like Beyonce now, because she is like okay. I don't think there's anyone. Maybe I don't know who's more talented, Drake or Beyonce. I guess Beyonce's more
Oh
talented
yeah,
than
well
Drake, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think there's anyone better than Beyonce at everything. Like
Dancing,
oh,
singing,
sing.
beauty.
Yeah. I bet you. I bet you she's probably good friends with the Williams sisters, just because they seem
Definitely.
like I think they're friends.
Ooh.
So, like, I bet you Beyonce could probably beat most at tennis too,
Oh
just
yeah.
just from hanging out with the Williams
Yep.
sisters, I'm sure. But
I mean, let's face it. There are a lot of white women in there, so it's like easy pickings for Queen Bey.
yeah,
True.
I can imagine Queen Bey like putting a ball through that racist Maria Sharapova's head.
Oh, definitely.
Just like serving it right through her head like a cartoon.
I see you also mentioned problematic stuff with little people
Oh
with
yeah,
Mini Me.
yeah. So Mini Me is completely problematic. Like the way that he's treated in all the movies, but I feel like especially this episode, he's eating chocolate like he's like treated like a dog essentially.
Or a little
He's
doll. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
disgusting and offensive, and I mean you could come after me, Mike Myers, but I blame you for his
I do
death.
too. I think Mike Myers killed Vern Troyer. I think you could say that.
Essentially, I think it's definitely possible because look, Vern Troyer has to play like okay. So the way society is done is they've essentially pigeonholed little people. Maybe Peter Dinklage is the only one who hasn't been pigeonholed, but everyone else is pigeonholed into playing these exploitation roles. And Mike Myers put Vern Troyer in that, and yeah, Vern Troyer needs to make a living, and it's terrible that he has to sacrifice his well-being, his peaceful state of mind to be a disgusting caricature. It's awful.
It's similar to like the Chaz Bono treatment,
In Curb.
from Curb. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna take
Yeah,
that job because you have to. There's no other venue. There's no other roles.
yeah. Well, I mean, again, we talked about that, but yeah, it's again the way that white heterosexual male culture pigeonholes every single thing except for white heterosexual males into these little boxes that everything else has to fit.
Yeah.
And
I for one
well,
think Michael Myers should be charged for manslaughter. I think even
Yeah.
post death here he should
a,
still be
a,
charged for that.
a posthumous maybe again.
Justice for Vern.
Yeah, maybe we could get like a change. Maybe we should do a change.org post about this. Like try to get charges brought to Mike Myers because Vern Troyer died of alcoholism, and again, I'm sure being mini me made him an alcoholic.
Yep.
Yeah, how
True.
can you reconcile being that? But okay, we'll say, which I didn't say in the write up, but which I did really like,
Mm-hmm.
is that at least Britney Spears shows some compassion,
Right.
and like at the end, she like gives me her number, like she's into him, so that's pretty
Yeah, it
cool.
wasn't little people
But
shaming, like how the rest of the movie
yeah,
was.
yeah, and it is cool that they gave little Mini Me a big dick because that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
I like
that.
that too.
That was the best part of the movie.
Um,
Mhm.
Oh well, when Mini Me was not the best part of the movie. Every Foxy Cleopatra scene is the best part of the movie.
It
Especially the
heightened it,
But
intro.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, that maybe the most comedic part without Foxy Cleopatra in it was that Mini
The
Me
little
scene.
mini mean
But
scene, yep.
yeah, but Foxy Cleopatra really does steal she
She saved
literally
the movie.
she literally steals every show. And okay, so yeah, so Austin Powers is very problematic.
Yeah, like we
But
get it.
what I
He's
do like,
small. We get it. We get it. We get it, Mike.
yeah, but what I do like about Austin Powers is that he can't ever actually accomplish anything without the help of a strong woman.
Right.
And he couldn't. This time, he couldn't accomplish it without the help of Mini Me either. So Mini Me changed sides because he was sick of being mistreated by Doctor Evil, and yeah. So that was really cool that Mini Me helped. But of course, the real person
And the real
doing
star.
the real star doing the heavy lifting was Foxy Cleopatra,
Right.
Beyonce, and she killed it in every scene. And again, she wasn't doing it because she needed the approval of Mike Myers or Austin Powers or whatever.
Yep.
She was doing it to get revenge. This wasn't about being on the coattails of a man. This is her getting revenge.
Yeah, and I can't stress it enough how she's like a 10 times better Pam Grier. You know what I mean? Like, Pam Grier's good. We all love Pam Grier. Beyonce is better.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Beyonce's better at everything. Again, what I said is, yeah, I'm sure she's a great tennis player too, and she's the queen. Okay, she is the queen. Like her Super Bowl halftime show, the Black Panther stuff. I mean, I was riveted by that.
Mm-hmm.
She just
Speaking of football, she could probably throw. She probably has an arm of Tom Brady if she really wanted to.
Probably
If she
better.
trained for a year. She probably played for the Patriots.
Yeah.
I bet.
yeah. I mean, well, I would like to see her. And what I said is, in this is I'd like to see her break into everything.
Right.
Like again, it's
Break into
I'm
houses.
amazed.
Right.
Or the UFC.
No,
Maybe.
Bobby, come on, that's Bobby.
I
come
know,
on,
that was
a
problematic with
joke.
the.
Very problematic. No, Bobby, I want to see her break into directing. It's 2020,
Oh.
and I think the only crime is that there's no Foxy Cleopatra series. Foxy Cleopatra, that is just such a great character. You have she's from the past, civil rights era almost, 70s, now in the future doing detective work. It could kind of be almost a little bit we have a series almost a little bit like the new Watchmen.
Yeah. Give her a
really-
whole part. I agree.
Yeah, she should have her own her own franchise
Or
The
prequel
Foxy
story,
Cleopatra.
right?
Yeah, prequel story and everything, and Beyonce should be writing and directing. Well, maybe not writing because maybe someone
Has
else will write
Beyonce
for her.
directed some of her music videos? Do you think?
I don't.
Oh.
I'm sure that she's if she hasn't fully directed, I'm sure she's giving creative direction.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
but she should be behind the camera and in front of the camera at the same time. She's just insanely talented.
And she can do it.
She
can
can
do it.
She can do it. We know that she can do it.
Again, going
We
back to
know that
others,
she can do it.
she's definitely has it harder also than a lot of white people in general. So, she has that
Yeah,
working
well,
for
being-
her. She has to deal with the
Yeah,
hardships.
being a woman.
She still does. Yeah.
being
yeah,
a woman.
every day.
Okay,
daily.
you're okay. Being a woman, you're a second class citizen to everyone, every male, and then being African American, it's a double whammy. Just what's going on with why everyone wants to knock Cardi down, why
Right.
everyone wants to knock Queen Bey down is because A, they're women, B, they're African American, and there's nothing scarier to a white heterosexual man than a hot, sexy, intelligent African American boss bitch running shit.
Right. And I see this was also mentioned going to the Nigel Powers character in your article.
Oh yeah, so
Well-known
yeah.
homosexual
The other-
in Michael Caine, you know what I mean, had to play a heterosexual male.
Yeah, Michael Caine. I think
Almost parodying the heterosexual male, Austin Powers.
Well, yeah, because Nigel Powers is even more disgusting than Austin, and Michael Caine, I think, was really just holding a mirror up.
Up to society, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have some news for you guys because I'm looking this up. I pulled up this page. I got news for you guys. Michael Caine's not gay.
Yeah. What do you mean? He's he changed back to straight?
apparently we were mistaken. I mean, maybe Michael Caine is just duping everybody by his obvious appearance of being a homosexual, but he's duping everyone, and he is actually not gay.
There's no
No
obvious.
way.
Oh no,
It turns out he's just British.
He has a wife.
Michael Caine is not a homosexual.
Married to Patricia Haynes and Shakira Bosch.
Oh, that I need to write an addendum to my article. Michael Caine is not a homosexual.
No.
We might have to change the way we look at this movie too now.
Ah, because the huge crux of me not canceling this, is the fact that I thought, oh my god,
But now Queen Bey's shoulders are even more like there's
heavier.
Weight on
Yep,
his shoulders now.
it's a heavier weight to hold up. Yeah, this is definitely true. Queen Bey has to deal with that. I mean, it's a daily struggle for her usually, and going back to probably on set. I mean, I wonder how she dealt with being, directed by a guy like Jay Roach, who's well-known heterosexual guy, not as well known as I thought Michael Caine was gay. I mean, I thought that was a well-known thought.
Oh my god. Oh,
our apologies. I mean, not that we need to apologize. He would be proud to be.
Yeah, but we're sorry for misidentifying Michael Caine.
Loves to and gay.
Should we be sorry for that, or maybe he's just playing? Maybe he's actually taking it for his own profits of acting so homosexual like all the time.
Well, I mean, it's not like Michael Caine acts that homosexual. He plays homosexual roles sometimes. It's not like he acts that homosexual. But
in this, he's a caricature of a heterosexual male, privilege, embodiment of it, everything.
Well, yeah, but now it's not sarcastic. I thought that Michael Caine was doing that as sarcasm because of all the pain that he's endured.
Right. Nope.
He might just be a terrible human being. He's probably a terrible heterosexual white male patriarchy asshole.
Yeah, without a doubt, we do not support Michael Caine anymore on this. After learning this news of him being heterosexual, it's ridiculous.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bomb right there.
Well, or I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry for writing that he was a homosexual. What shoddy journey.
Honestly, you have no reason to apologize.
Yeah.
You should be proud of that. Anyone would. Like, whenever whenever someone calls me a homosexual in public, I am proud of it.
I think 97% of people assume that he's gay, so we fell into that as well.
Yeah, but there's no need to apologize. That's a compliment.
But I mean, people who have read my article now went into
I see what you're saying.
Powers Goldmember thinking that he was a homosexual, that Nigel is just a caricature played by a homosexual, when really...
I see what you're saying.
Really, he's more just propaganda for white heterosexual males.
Yeah, he turns out to just be another blatant misogynist, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a woman-hating, woman-using piece of shit misogynist who really was. Oh my gosh. So now, really, the two only redeeming factors
are Vern and Bey.
Bey. And Vern is, that's a curate's egg, if you ask me, because some of it's good, some of it's bad. Gee whiz.
To move on, I'd say Fat Bastard is obviously problematic.
Yeah, Fat Bastard's probably... Yeah, well, there's fat
shaming, Dutch shaming.
Dutch shaming with Goldmember. Yeah, like, there's all these xenophobic jokes, making fun of people for their nationalities, all the Japan hatred, the Dr. Roboto or whatever.
And we all know Dutch people aren't smart. We all know Dutch people aren't, privileged in any kind of mental capacity. But to make fun of them like this...
I think Dutch people are very privileged.
Okay, you think so?
Yeah, I mean, well, they're a privileged country.
It's just that they always have access to clogs, that kind of thing.
Yeah, they do always have access to clogs, but I mean, I don't think that makes them unintelligent, Like, I think the Dutch are pretty progressive, actually. They're a very progressive, liberal place.
So you think that's why Michael Myers wanted to make fun of them?
Probably because he's jealous.
And he wants a payday, let's face it, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, Goldmember is not the greatest movie. If you take Queen Bey out of it, it is flaming pile of dog shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm calling upon a fan edit. I want to see just the Foxy Cleopatra parts. I think, and like you said, maybe its own spin-off show.
Yeah, there should be a Foxy Cleopatra franchise, like Foxy Cleopatra, taking down. I want to see her kicking ass with all these old white men, and hopefully, maybe like Rihanna, like hey, maybe we could have the Mount Rushmore in it, where it's like Foxy Cleopatra with the head. You got Rihanna as like one of the
and then
regions.
Lena Dunham to direct, and we'll get Lena Dunham to direct or something.
Well,
That'd be amazing.
I mean, but I do want to see Beyonce direct. But if
true, good point.
If Beyonce doesn't want to get behind the chair, I mean, Lena's a good. But I think Lena Dunham would be good for another.
Lena Dunham,
you need a woman of color. You need a woman of color to direct this.
Yeah,
you have to
get involved in like the second, third, or fourth, or maybe like one of the spin-off franchises, like maybe something like that. She could get her hands in.
I think that'd be appropriation if she did anything. You need anything Foxy Cleopatra. You need a woman of color to.
All right, fair enough.
To direct,
but Donna, you're right. I guess I see what you're saying.
If it's like Foxy Cleopatra, then we have another. Who would be another good non-African American, spy woman character or homosexual character, like a homosexual spy?
Yeah, I mean, maybe
a female to male or a male to female trans.
Or trans spy. Anything like have Lena Dunham direct that, but no, Lena Dunham shouldn't direct anything where Foxy Cleopatra is just the main character.
I agree. I see what you're saying.
So 2022, we're going to come up to a 20-year reunion, and I kind of think fans should be demanding the Foxy Cleopatra cut at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's 2 years out. We should be demanding that.
Yeah. We'll get the
or just the Foxy Cleopatra series.
Right.
I mean...
Netflix, what are you doing? What are you doing, right?
Yeah, come on,
Netflix. Get your act together, Netflix.
I mean, do they not want a Slay Queen in, as you put this in your article here?
Yeah, well, I mean, Netflix is pretty woke. Actually, oh man, you know who I actually thought of as the ultimate director?
Who?
You just mentioned it. Netflix.
Oh.
Michelle.
Oh, Michelle Obama. Yeah.
Michelle Obama. Oh, seriously, Michelle and
Bey. Yeah.
Bey.
Oh my god.
That is the. Oh,
that might cure the.
I totally forgot about Michelle on this Mount Rushmore.
Not to bring up another misogynist, but it's like an Arnold Palmer type mix where it's like that's perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It's oh my god, that just like
the perfect mix. I mean, I wish that we could rename that because Arnold Palmer is probably misogynist.
Yeah, like a Cardi Rihanna type thing. Like Cardi Rihanna would be a nice name for that.
Well, Cardi and Rihanna.
Rihanna B.
I think they have beef actually.
Oh really?
No, that's Cardi. No, Cardi and Nicki. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what is the beef house up in here?
Yeah, Cardi. If you put Cardi B and Nicki Minaj in a house, that turns into a beef house because they're gonna fight.
That's gonna be that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be so good though. Like that'd be such good drama.
So I see at the end of your article here, you list out this is a must watch. We all agree with that, but it's a must watch with caution.
Yeah, well, it's a must watch for Bey, because it's like it's like watching again, like what I said, it's like probably watching it's not probably, it's like watching the Williams sisters, maybe particularly Serena. Sorry to throw shade on you, Venus, but it's like watching Serena eviscerate her opponents on the tennis court is like what's like watching Beyonce act.
And it's so satisfying seeing her do Serena and Beyonce. But maybe you want to have like Broad City on or Nora from Queens on in the background, because then you can like mute that when like Misogyny comes on, and then like watch some of those shows. And,
have like Abby and Abby Jacobs, Broad City. I love Broad City.
It's a classic show already. It's like a modern day Laverne and Shirley.
Just came out. It's like a new show, and that show is so good.
What is this? What show is this?
Nora from Queens with Aquafina. It's amazing.
I haven't heard of it yet.
It's on Comedy Central. I think it took the slot that Broad City was on, but it's great.
I mean, we have to give our hats off to Comedy Central with some of their hosts like Trevor Noah, Broad City.
Yeah.
Anything with Ron Funches.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever happened to that show at midnight? They don't do that anymore.
yeah, because of Chris
Chris
Hardwick
Hardwick's
being
a
a
misogynist.
fucking
Yeah,
piece of
Oh
shit.
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
That's
the what he
what
did to his
it.
girlfriend,
he's
he's
canceled.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was canceled. Yes, for sure.
yeah. I believe he was canceled. Right. Yeah. I mean, you can say that for most
He
people
was.
nowadays, but
His career was pretty much. Is it ended pretty much, or did he somehow get his one of his shows back?
as typical, Hollywood is misogynist. He was able to get his job back, but
That's disgusting.
yeah,
Like Chris Hardwick, like he's a monster.
yeah.
Chris Hardwick's a monster.
So on that note,
Yeah, you guys are starting to turn on to Aquafina. She's great. She's up and coming, like woke girl.
that could be
Her and
another
Trevor-
beer, like B tier for the Mount Rushmore. Or
Yeah, she's definitely there. She's Chinese Korean, which is very. There's a lot going on with
yeah,
that.
it's progressive. Yeah, that's what we want.
And she raps too.
So Hollywood, make this happen. We want more Foxy Cleopatra. What else is there to say?
Yeah, more Foxy, less Austin,
Less
and
Marvel
now
movies, more Beyonce,
Well, or put Beyonce in a Marvel movie,
or that.
and
Right? All of them. Put her in all of them. Why can't she play every character?
because we need some diversity. I think like female diversity, like a Brie Larson again. You know what actually beat. I mean, I think like Foxy Cleopatra could beat James Bond, but maybe have Beyonce play James Bond.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd
why
be
can't
gr-
James
oh,
Bond
yeah.
be?
Yeah, I love that.
Why
James
can't she be
Bond-
Superman?
Yeah, Superwoman.
No,
That's
Superman.
right.
Why can't she be Superman?
That's
I mean
true.
that right?
Very true. Yeah, like I am no man. I am woman is like what Superman reveals eventually.
I mean, I saw that Eddie Redmayne guy play a trans character or a woman, and so it's like, why can't Queen Bey? You know what I mean?
True.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. Why can't she play? Oh, like you're saying, like her play a man,
Right.
like trans, like essentially play like transitioned into a man,
Right. Like,
sort of.
why isn't it a plot that Superman's transitioning into a woman? Why is that not a plot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh wait,
That's
so
typical
wait,
Hollywood.
have Superman be transitioned to a woman starring Beyonce, or have Beyonce being Superman, like being Superman post transition? So she transitioned
Right.
from woman to a man. He transitioned from a woman to a man.
What
Right.
pronouns do you think that Superman would like to go by? Well, now that Queen Bey is, I wonder what pronoun she'd probably use. Zir, maybe, or
Zir, yeah.
we have to, because we don't want to use the wrong pronouns and like get ourselves in trouble.
I think Zir is correct.
True, but that's something we really should be careful with. Like pronouns, guys. Like we have to just be very careful with that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't want to call anyone by the wrong thing. It's not
Yeah,
something we
that-
want to do. It's not something
very
we want to see
common.
other people do.
No, not at all.
And we want to make sure that you don't do that. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
our main goal. Controlling
And
you.
if you listen to Jordan Peterson, you are a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that xenoph. Oh,
I'd like to spit in his face.
Me too. Pick up your dishes. I'm
does he have a
Jordan.
kid? Because
I'm
if he has a
Jordan
kid, I'd like to
Peterson.
punch his kid in the face.
I'm Jordan
Yeah.
Peterson. This is an argument against human rights. I'm Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, him and Joe Rogan need to share their little isolation tank and just drown in there.
Yeah.
Well, Joe. Yeah. Oh, especially after. Well, Joe Rogan. But now I will agree with you, especially after endorsing Trump.
Right. I feel bad for the tank in that situation too, right? That they're in there. That the
Ugh.
tank has to deal with that, right?
Yeah, those two.
Scorch that earth. Burn it down after.
Why can't they get COVID? Why can't they get COVID?
Right. Well, I think that's a good note to end on. We said what we said. So is this canceled or is this approved? I feel like it's on the fence. What do you guys think?
By the skin of Queen Bey's teeth, I think it's. I don't think it's canceled, but I think it's just. I mean, the Beyonce factor is just.
I think without
just
Beyonce, it's
enough.
canceled. Without Beyonce, it's canceled. But
Of
it would
course.
be a travesty to take Beyonce out of cinema.
I mean, you guys
So-
know my take on this. I want a Foxy Cleopatra cut, but I'd say it's not canceled because you got enough of her in it.
Just barely. She
Yeah.
saves it. And, I mean, look at it. The story picks up the second she's on the screen.
Right.
And she just
Yeah.
slays it for the whole time.
And that's not even a
Yeah.
joke. That is actual. That's truth there.
Yeah, I mean,
it all comes in play when she gets in there. That's when the movie picks up.
True.
It's true. So, yeah, I guess Goldmember's not canceled, but
Watch with caution.
yeah,
Definitely
watch with
proceed
caution. Do us and Hollywood do the right thing. Give us a Foxy Cleopatra franchise.
And can we end on a good note, a Yaz note? Maybe we all say Yaz together.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like okay. So this is okay, guys. How would you feel if there was a Foxy Cleopatra franchise?
Oh, hands down. Yaz.
Yeah.